So we have with us today our candidates for secretary, Mr. Jake Hammond and Mr. Holden White. So welcome, guys. We're going to get this kicked off. So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and just introduce yourself, say your name, your hometown, your major, and where you're broadcasting from. So Holden, why don't you go ahead and get us started?
Okay, well, hi, my name is Holden White. I am from the lovely town of Kaplan, Louisiana. I'm also broadcasting from there, and I'm a fine arts transfer major.
Awesome. Thanks, Holden. And Jake.
Hey, everybody. I'm Jake Hammond. I'm from Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm a sophomore at LSU. I'm currently broadcasting from my house in Lafayette, Louisiana, and I'm a pre-law major.
Awesome. Great. Thanks, Jake. And go ahead and this first question I'll field to you. Tell me why you decided to run for SGA executive office, Jake.
Okay, so I love my school. Ever since I stepped foot on campus for the first time for my baseball visit with Coach Orgain, I just knew that was the place that I had to be. And ever since I got to LSU, I've been trying to find more ways to get involved. And I'm very involved with FCA. I'm actually our president. And I was very fortunate to be a senator on SGA this year. And the whole year I was like, man, I really want to get more involved with this because I saw how much good that this organization can do. And because of these unfortunate events with COVID-19, I actually got my eligibility back this year. So I'll be back for another semester, and I'm looking forward to making an impact on the executive board.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Now, Holden, what about you? Same question. So why did you decide to run for SGA executive board?
Okay, so the reason I chose to run for SGA executive board is because I also do really love our school, and if there's a possibility that I could bring more like entertainment, more like ways for people to enjoy our school and see it the way that I do, then I would love to do that through being on the SGA board and helping everyone, basically being the voice of the students and helping students have fun at our campus while also getting stuff done and finishing school.
Okay, great. Awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll go ahead and field these in reverse order. So Holden, I'll ask this question to you first. What is your favorite thing about LSU Eunice? Y'all both mentioned that y'all love it. If you could pick one thing, what is your favorite thing about LSU?
Okay, my favorite thing about LSU is how it's so like ethically and like very just diverse in general, and I just like that about our school because everything just fits into place and everyone's able to get into like friendships and everyone's able to make new connections even though we're so different in so many ways.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Jake, same question to you. What's your favorite thing about LSU?
My favorite thing about LSU is definitely the people. I went to high school in North Louisiana, and I've lived all over the United States, New York, Charlotte, North Carolina, North Louisiana, but I absolutely love the people in South Louisiana. And like Holden said, we're all very diverse. There's a lot of different backgrounds, ethnicity, a whole bunch of different backgrounds at LSU, and I've really loved getting to connect with people that maybe I wouldn't be able to connect with on paper, people that I'm not alike at all. And that's definitely my favorite part about it is the people.
Great. Thank you. Okay, so the next question is, what experiences have you had in high school at LSU or outside of LSU, just in your life in general, that you believe have prepared you for this role in the executive board? So, Jake, I'll ask you first.
Okay, so I've always been put in leadership positions. I feel that I'm very charismatic, and I feel that, as I said before, I'm very good at connecting with people. So being captain of the baseball team, for example, there's a whole lot of different personalities on the baseball team. And I feel that the team chemistry that we've built on the baseball field, I can take some of those things that I've learned as an athlete, and I can bring it in to help me connect with other students on campus, and especially other people on the executive board and the SGA senators.
All right, great. Thank you. All righty. And Holden, same question of you. What experiences have you had in your life that you feel like have prepared you for a role in the executive board?
Okay, some things that have prepared me to be on the executive board would be I'm on speech and debate, and I'm also the speech and debate secretary. So I have a little bit prior experience of being a secretary. But being on speech and debate, I come across about tens to thousands of students going to each competition from Mississippi to Texas to almost in Tennessee, but that got canceled due to COVID. But just the experience of meeting all these new people and be able to become friends with them and stuff like that Then also I've been secretary for my high school for my high school government, and I was able to get a little bit more experience like that. So basically, I'm a little bit qualified. I don't know if I'm 100%, but I would do the best I could as SGA secretary if I was able to become it.
Okay. Well, next question is secretary specific. So part of being a secretary, as you both know, is recording detailed meeting notes and meeting minutes and getting them to the advisor me to be posted on the website. So there's a degree of, organization that, so how are your note-taking skills, I guess, academically? And then how do you stay organized in general? And Holden, that's to you first, and then Jake to follow. You're good.
So my organizing skills is pretty good. I have a planner. I have a little calendar at my house too, where I basically write down everything that I'm doing for the week. And then my note-taking skills are starting to get better. I'm starting to take a lot more notes and stuff like that. I'm getting pretty good at it. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to handle all the organization stuff.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And Jake, same question to you.
Yeah, I think that the little details, like you say that whenever we're taking notes as a secretary for SGA, that we're taking down little details. I think that you have to have a lot of attention to detail, because those little details can end up, taking care of some of the bigger things or stuff that people would call bigger things. And I feel that I'm extremely organized, and I think that I do so by efficient scheduling. I like to schedule everything out in advance, and I'm still getting better at, if that schedule falls through or there is kind of a crick in it, like reacting to it. But I think that's just all part of growing up and kind of maturing. And so, yeah, I feel that the little details are going to be the things that are the most important, because those little details can kind of, bundle up over time, and they can end up causing a big problem if they're not taken care of. So I'm a very efficient note taker. I'm extremely organized, and I think that's why I'd be very good at that.
All right, cool, great, thank y'all. Okay, so this next question, we're just finishing our second week in this new format academically. So what do you think of the university's handling of the COVID-19 crisis? Is there anything you think was done well, and is there anything you think maybe could have been handled a little differently? And Jake, that's to you first.
Okay, I think the university's done a phenomenal job. I know in all of my classes, they've been organized very efficiently. I know which work needs to be done by a certain time. I have all the resources that I would have in class, such as lecturing, notes, things like that. One thing I would like to see more of is more Zoom chats. I only do Zoom chats for one class, and that's Miss Rock and Shoot, and I really enjoy that because I really miss the people in my class. It's a communications class, so obviously we need to communicate with each other. But I really wish I could do that for some of my other classes, because I think that would force people to get up in the mornings and kind of go about their day like they would when they were actually on campus. I feel that, things can kind of get a little bit slow right now. You're kind of doing things at your own pace, but I don't think that's good. Like, I think you should still go about your day like you would like you were actually on campus. I think that would keep a lot of organization, and it would keep you from falling behind.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. And Holden, same question to you.
Yeah, basically what he said, how we did very well switching everything onto online, but as I'd also say, we do need more Zoom classes, because I have none at this moment in time. Like, I'm literally just doing all my work online, and I would love to get back into touch with my teacher, see how everyone's doing, able to learn through voice and not having just to read a bunch of books and stuff like that, because that's not really, because some people, they don't really learn as well through just Zoom classes. Just reading, sorry.
Right.
But they would learn a lot better through Zoom classes, because they'd have a teacher there explaining it to them, and it would help a lot more with the students.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. So after LSU E, what is next for you? And Holden, questions for you first.
Okay, well, after LSU, I'm going to be doing the transfer program here at LSU with my arts degree. So with my fine arts degree, I plan on transferring to either UL in Lafayette or LSU in Baton Rouge. And I plan on getting either my bachelor's or my master's with fine arts. And with that degree, I'm going to either become an actor, if that is possible for me, or I'm going to use that degree, get a teaching little certificate, and then become a teacher with my degree.
Okay, great. Thank you. Jake, same to you. What's after LSUE for you?
So as an athlete, I would love to play baseball as long as I can, whether that be at the 4-year level, the Division I level, or even professionally. But I have a lot of academic endeavors that I would like to accomplish, and I am going to accomplish. At my next school, I will be majoring in sports management and minor in journalism. And once I graduate with my bachelor's degree, I'm going to go to law school, and I'm going to focus in sports law. And some really good schools that have that are Ole Miss, Tulane, LSU even has it, Georgia, schools like that. And from there, I would love, and I'm going to open my own sports agency firm.
That's awesome. So this next question, what do you like to do for fun? And I guess, is there anything to add on to that? Is there anything that you're doing differently than you normally do at home to keep yourself occupied during the stay at home?
Yeah, so I've had a lot of time to devote to prayer and meditation, and that's really what I love to do. That's how I always start my mornings off, but now I don't feel as rushed, and I don't have to get up as early to do it and kind of fit it in the mornings. Like, I get to really sit there and spend like half an hour with God every day, and I love that. And then obviously I'll have my schoolwork. And I'm actually getting to teach my brother because my brother's out of school too. He's an 8th grader at Judy's Middle School, and I've gotten to work with him on some algebra. It's been a while since I've done algebra. Some of that Common Core stuff's kind of difficult, so I'm learning at the same time too. And then as far as exercise goes, I'm going on walks with my mom, and I just started training at a facility here privately, just me and a trainer. We clean up real good after, keep our distance and stuff like that. But it's like a biomechanical lab. I'm learning more about my body. So it's been really good. I've been staying busy.
Cool. Great. Thank you. And Holden, same question to you. What do you like to do for fun? Anything you're doing differently now that you're staying at home?
Well, I typically would go watch movies with my friends, but due to COVID being out there, we really can't do that. So we have been watching movies and stuff through like FaceTime and stuff like that. It's not like the same experience, but we're basically doing the same thing. And another thing would be I'm starting to do more paintings. I have been painting for some time now, but I'm starting to get like really into it. So it's been just a whole lot different. I've been having a lot more free time. So my sleep schedule's thrown off like everyone else's, but slowly getting back into the routine of things and slowly just having fun with the things I'm doing now.
Okay, awesome. Thank y'all. Okay, so the last question, and you can close this out with any closing statements you want to make. And Holden, I'll let you go first. Finish this sentence. Vote for me because blank. And again, you can finish it up with anything you want to leave the audience with.
Okay, vote for me because I care about the students 100% and I worry about everyone's concerns.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. And Jake, same question to you.
Vote for me because I love the people. I will do anything for anybody on campus. I want nothing but good for LSU Eunice, and I will do anything in my power to make sure that that happens. All
right. Thank y'all very much. Thank you, Holden. Thank you, Jake, for connecting. And anybody watching out there, thank you for connecting and meeting with the candidates. The elections are going to be Tuesday, April 21st and Wednesday, April 22nd on course eval. We're going to send out a link to all students. This video will be posted to social media and also to lsue.edu/SGA, where y'all can look at candidate profiles for all the candidates running. Best of luck to you, Jake. Best of luck to you, Holden. And thank y'all for connecting. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.